What is up, Taurus? How are you all doing? How you doing? It's time to go ahead and knock out your April 2024 main monthly reading. All right. Let me make sure I got all my shit situated here. Okay. All right, April 2024 for Taurus, man. We chucking through this year, man. Already got almost the first fucking quarter of it knocked out. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check down in the description box of this video, and that's where you'll find everything that you need to know. All right. Okay. Shit, I don't remember how I did the Aries reading. Shit, what did I read first for Aries, dude? I didn't even think it through. Oh yeah, next person coming in. I should have thought about it, man. I just jumped on here without even thinking about it. All right, next person coming in. Who's the next soul contract due to come in for Taurus? Not necessarily the person that you're interested in. I guess it could be for some of you. That'd be cool. You're one of the lucky ones, you know. But this is the next soul contract that's actually due to come in, okay? Let's see here. Uh-oh, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm not going to speak on that yet. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, dude. Look at that. Ten of Cups. Okay, so that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's why I didn't want to speak on it yet. Okay. So it looks to me like the next soul contract due to come in is something that is intended to be very, very, very successful. I don't think that this is any past life karma. I don't think that this is just a lesson that you need to learn. Man, that Ten of Cups being the overall energy looks like this is the real fucking deal for a lot of you. However, you're up in your head and you're overthinking this. Some of you have the feeling that this person may be trying to take advantage of you, possibly. Now, with Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, basically the textbook meaning of that would be like financial codependency. Now, I know that's not the deal for everybody, but for some of you, maybe you're a little bit more financially blessed than your average person, or maybe you're just doing okay. You're doing okay for yourself, and maybe this person is either having some financial struggles or they're just not doing that great financially for some of you, okay? And you're up in your head wondering, is this person just using me? It doesn't have to be money, okay? I mean, it can be, with this energy can manifest itself in so many different ways, you know, of just taking advantage of somebody for something other than the actual love connection, you know? So I think that there might be some suspicion of that and possibly even some drama that pops off between the two of you in the beginning. But it looks like this is something that you all will probably, I'm not going to say you're going to make it through unscathed, but good God, man. It's going to be a challenge in the beginning because I don't know if maybe that triggers something that you remember from the past or something. Let's get a deeper dig at this person's feelings and intentions. Let's see, because maybe, hey, you may be right. Maybe you are. And I want to make sure, though. Because maybe they do have some funny intentions in the beginning or something like that. Let's see. Let's just take a look here. What's this person's true feelings, energy, and intentions? Let's see. Okay, Three of Wands reversed. Okay, Two of Swords. Okay, so they're kind of overthinking you too a little bit. They're afraid of abandonment. Okay. So some of you may possibly let your thoughts run off with you, you know? It's really easy to do that. Really, really easy. When you can energetically sense that something's a little bit off, and then the ego brain immediately gets to work trying to decode it and figure out what it is. And it's really, 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 really easy. See, the way the ego analytical thinking brain works is it is nothing but a record of past experiences. So the way the brain works is it reaches back in the past and it uses what it's obtained in the past to project the vision of the future or what's happening now or what's coming, you know? And maybe some of you dealt with somebody in the past possibly who did take advantage of you or was playing games with you or whatever it was. And maybe this person kind of has some similar behaviors and attributes to, and I will say that it is good to notice that. It is good to notice that something's off. But you might accidentally let your thoughts run off and end up accusing this person, somebody, of doing something that they're not doing. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Christine, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Again, it is good to notice a red flag or an energetic discrepancy. It is very good. But I don't think that that's what the case is. With the 5 of coins here, world card reversed, this would kind of indicate that this person wants to make 100% sure that you're not just going to abandon them like the last person did. We see, see, this person got some insecurities. I mean, we see that shit. It's more prevalent today than it ever has been. People get into a relationship, and for so many reasons that I really don't have time to break down and explain in this video, but for so many reasons, they get into a relationship. You know, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, I want to have kids with you, whoop, 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 this, that, the third, the whole nine. Then they wake up one day and the wind's blowing in a different direction, and then they're like, I changed my mind, fuck you, I want this person. And they're gone. See it happen all the time. And this person wants to make 100% sure that you ain't about that. That's all it really is, honestly. I think their intentions are pretty solid, to be honest with you. I think so. Okay, well, let's see how this is playing out for the first 30 days. Like I said, I think this is going to end up, in the long run, being very successful for the majority of you. But let's see how it's playing out in the first 30 days, though. How is this playing out in the first 30 days? Ooh. 2 of Cups. Okay. All right, 2 more. 2 more. Okay. Ace of Cups. Fucking beautiful, dude. Okay. That's the overall energy. Let's look at it. Okay. Yeah. Say King of Cups in the reverse. There's going to be some headbutting, I think, that happens at first. Or at best, maybe some uncomfortable conversations. You know, a couple of tense moments between the two of you. For some of you, it could end up going all the way to an out-and-out argument for some of you. But with the Tower card in the reverse, I don't think an ending is happening. Now, the 10 of Cups is in the reverse for the first the first 30 days, but the overall energy is the Ace of Cups upright. So I think big picture, big retrospective picture, by next year this time, this is going to be something pretty successful, I think. I think so. Let's see. Let's get some advice here. What is the advice? What's the advice? Hangman. Okay. So, when we're connecting with somebody new, When we're connecting with somebody new, we need the first and most important thing you need to establish is what this person's intentions are generally. Not just with you, just generally. Their general intentions. Are you an honest person? Generally. Not just to me, generally. Are you honest to your friends? Are you honest to your family? Do you have integrity just generally? That's one of the first things that you want to observe. And sometimes that can take a little bit of time. That can take a little bit of time to observe. It can take a couple of months to observe whether or not somebody is a generally honest person. I know that anytime I connect with any new person, I mean, not just romance because I'm married, but anytime I make a new friend or I have a new acquaintance or somebody that I'm dealing with in my personal life, that's the first thing I set out to do is observe you to see if you're a generally honest person. I'm watching whether or not you're honest with the people around you. I'm checking to make sure that your other friends and family can trust you behind their back. Because that's going to tell me everything I need to know about how you're going to do me. For real. So that can take a little bit of time. And don't be afraid to shine light on the red flags in the beginning. There is no such thing as a relationship that doesn't have red flags. Period. There's always going to be little red flags that happen in any relationship. It seems like the problem, though, is that people don't ever want to talk about the red flags until the relationship ends. Then that's when they want to talk about all the red flags. It's like, no. Let's shine light on them in the beginning so that at least we're aware, right? I think I gave Aries some very similar advice to this yesterday. I think so. So one or two things is going to happen. If you see somebody being a little bit inconsistent or some discrepancies come up in one way or another, one or two things is happening here. Either A, this person thinks you're stupid. They think you're not paying attention and they think they can just slide one past you like that. Or B, maybe they're just so caught up in trying to lead with their best foot forward. They're a little bit nervous and they're just not thinking through what's coming out of their mouth. One of the two. One of the two. And again, let's not jump to conclusions in the beginning. I don't know which one it is. I don't know why yesterday you said this and today you're saying that. I'm not sure what your intentions are right away. But I'm going to watch you and I'm going to observe and I'm going to let you know that I saw that. I'm gonna let it be known. I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm going to be like, hey, I could have swore, didn't you say this the other day? I could have misheard you, but I could have swore the other day you said this. Now you're saying this. Did I hear that right? Maybe I misunderstood you. And I'm going to let it be known that I saw that. So that no matter what your intentions are, you know, damn, this person is paying attention. See what I'm saying? Makes sense? But just be patient in the beginning while you are observing what the person's general intentions are. Generally. Not just in love. Generally. Okay? All right. Now let's take a look at, which one did I do next for the Aries reading? I don't remember. I try to make all the readings the same. Did I do past person or your love interest next? I think I did past person next. Let's do person from the past. Oh, well, if it's a little bit different than the Aries reading, whatever. All right, let's look at the person from the past. If you are not interested in or inquiring about somebody from the past, this is not for you. What's happening between Taurus and the person from the past in April 2024? What is happening? Ooh, 10 of Swords, man. So I don't know who it is just yet, but one of you is just completely giving up on this, throwing in the white towel and just giving up. It's done. It's over. No matter how bad I wish it would have worked out, it's over. Let's see what's happening. Is anything happening? Oh, man, I'm going to tell you what. April, especially Aries season, the start of the real new year, you're starting to realize, if you haven't already, that this taught you lessons. This relationship with this person taught you lessons that over time are going to turn you into a completely different person. Completely different. Now, you have to apply the lesson to your life for that to actually work that way. You got to apply it. We can't just talk about the lesson that we learned, but we'll talk about that another time. But this taught you such a valuable lesson that it's almost, I would even go as far as to say that you're finding yourself in a position where you have no choice but to let go of part of your identity. This is seriously changing your worldview, your view on love, your view on relationships. There might be an open door of opportunity for you to get closure with the World card here. There very well may. I would see that probably at best. This person does keep a very close eye on you. They keep a very close eye on you. But right now, their number one priority is to try to go find somebody new, or at least just play the field, you know. Okay. All right. Could be an Aries for some of you. Let's see who I got here. Who do I got? I got Aries, Pisces. Also got Leo. Could be a fellow Taurus for some of you. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's see how the past person feels about you. How's the past person feel about Taurus? Eight of Pentacles reverse jumped out there. What is making that fucking noise? What is it? My lighters. It keeps happening, man. It drives me nuts. Oh, okay. Ooh, this person, for whatever reason, is convinced that you're going to eventually end up coming forward. And I have to say this every time. Have y'all done this before? I'm going to ask that question every time the Three of Wands comes out. I'm sorry. Have y'all done this before? Because in the Three of Wands, this dude is waiting for his ships to come in. He's not wondering if his ships are coming in. They're coming in, he knows it, and he's standing there waiting. So that would indicate to me that in this person's mind, they're convinced that you're going to come forward. Now, why would they be convinced of that? Either in their delusional mind, they just think that they're God's gift to the fucking planet, and of course you would come forward. Of course this person wants me, you know? Or y'all have done this before. I'll leave that up to you. You let me know in the comments. But this person is still heartbroken. They don't even know exactly how to approach you, though. That's the thing. I think that's another reason why they're waiting on you to come forward, because they don't even know how to break the ice with you. I think they want to talk to you. They just don't really know what to say, if that makes sense. Yeah, see? Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed. They want to talk to you. They just don't know how to start the conversation. So, and they're very concerned about your perception of them. So they've been putting on a show for you. And they're really hoping to be in a new relationship, too. And with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, that's just to play a manipulative game. I think they still got feelings for you. I think they still got feelings for you. They feel some type of way about you. You have some kind of power over them. Why else would they be sitting around watching what you're doing? Why else? If somebody's sitting around watching you for any reason in the world, you have power over that person. You have power over them. Why else what are they watching you for? You live in their head. You take up some kind of space in their head. Okay, well, let's see what's happening here. Are you getting closure? Is that door, because I know there's an open door of opportunity for it, but are you taking it? How's this situation playing out with Taurus and the past person? Is closure happening? Is a conversation happening? Queen of Wands reverse. Well, there's the open door of opportunity. It's the overall energy. Yeah, actually, I do kind of think that this person is eventually going to fold and end up coming forward. I think so. Might take a minute. It may not even happen in April, to be honest with you. But I am feeling like I said, this person is patiently waiting for you to come forward. And the more time goes on, the more their patience is going to run thin. So I'm feeling like eventually, and again, it may not even be in April, because this is down here at the bottom of the line. But I do think they are going to eventually end up probably coming forward. And it doesn't look like it's going to be pretty. It don't look like it's going to be pretty. Okay, well, let's get the advice here. What is the advice for Taurus? What's the advice? Oh, emotional independence. Okay, well, like I said, there's an open doorway of opportunity. If you choose to take that open door of opportunity, make sure that your emotional integrity is so strong that this person couldn't trigger you if they tried. Okay? Because with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, they're gonna try to emotionally manipulate you. They are going to try to trigger you. If you let them trigger you, that gives them power over you. See, Devil card. If you let this person trigger you, that gives them power over you. Okay? So the only thing that I can say, dude, look, 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. The only thing I can say is just check your energy, check your intentions. If you don't think that you could talk to this person without getting triggered, I wouldn't even respond to them. I wouldn't do it. I would not respond. So if you're going to respond to this person, make sure you are solid in your energy, solid in your intentions. And be careful, because nothing pisses off a toxic, manipulative, sick, twisted person more than being ignored. Ooh, they get mad when you ignore them. They get mad. They get mad when you ignore them, dude. So just know that. Just know that. This looks like, honestly, something that if I was in your position, I'd be finding that closure in my own heart if I was you. I'd be finding that closure in my own heart. I wouldn't have a conversation with this person until you've already closed it out in your own heart. Then, that's just me. That's just the way I would handle it if I was you. And that's just because, the only thing I ever set out to learn was the laws of energy and energy behavior. So knowing the universal laws of energy and how they behave, that's just the smartest way to go about doing it. Because once you close it out in your heart, then you're the one with the upper hand, So just take that information and do with it what you will. All right. Now let's take a look at the person that you're interested in. This is for the singles. Single Tauruses and the person that you're interested in. Let's see if anything is happening here. Anything happening? Uh-oh. We got that loneliness card coming out. We got the codependency energy coming out. I don't know who this is. I'm going to try to avoid going down that rabbit hole. I know y'all get sick of hearing me talk about it. I get sick of hearing myself talk about it. I would rather not. So I'm going to try to stay away from that for right now. I don't feel like digging up that rabbit hole. I really don't. Okay. Now this is really weird. This is really weird. I'm thinking the two of you are coming together, but there's some weird, awkward, nervous tension between the two of you with the Nine of Swords there that is kind of blocking this connection. Yeah, there's some kind of weird, strange, awkward tension between the two of you that's blocking this connection. This is strange looking. I don't think that this is a new start in love. I don't think so. It's an attempt, but it almost looks like this isn't going anywhere. There's some sort of blockage here. And there's definitely a big communication barrier too. I think the two of you speak a very different vibrational and emotional love language. Very different. Very, very different. This person may not even really be fully aware of the opportunity that's available to them with you. Not fully. I don't know if you just aren't opening up and expressing the totality of exactly how you feel, or if maybe you have and they're just not taking it seriously, or what's going on here. There is a big energetic blockage between the two of you. That's all I can say. Big energetic blockage. Let's see this person's energy, feelings, and intentions. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's see. How's this person feel about Taurus? What's their energy really look like? What kind of person are they? Empress in the reverse. Could be a fellow Taurus for some of you, but I really honestly feel like what this is that this person may not really want anything long-term and stable right now. Maybe they're, well, I don't know. Hang on. Let's see the rest of the spread. Hold up. Page of Pentacles reversed. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Three of Swords. That's past heartbreak. That's past heartbreak. Yup. Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of, this is about the past, man. This is about the past. I think this person, I don't know if they're fresh out of a relationship. This kind of feels like fresh energy to me. This does. This feels like something that just freshly happened, but whether it happened freshly or not, whether it was recent or not, this person hasn't healed from their last relationship that came to an end. They have not. So, very frequently what can tend to happen when somebody is unhealed from their heartbreak is sometimes people will just throw their walls up and not want to let anybody in. It kind of seems like there's two very extreme ways that a lot of people handle that. You have one type of person who just throws their walls up and doesn't let anybody in at all. And then you have the other person who immediately wants to run and jump straight into a new relationship because they think that's going to fix everything and make everything better, you know? They're both equally wrong, honestly. But I'm kind of feeling like the former is the case with this person rather than the latter. I'm thinking so. With the Nine of Cups here. And the Five of Wands. I'm thinking this person is afraid of getting involved in something long-term, stable, committed, falling in love. pouring their heart out, dumping all of their energy and their emotions and whatnot into this situation just for things to come crashing down later on down the line and then fucking their world up all over again. See what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Well, let's get the advice here. Didn't this come through for the last Taurus reading? I think it did. I could be wrong on that. I'm horrible about remembering readings, but this sounds familiar. This rings a bell. Fucking noise, man. Okay, what's the advice? What's the advice for the single Tauruses and their love interest? What's the advice? Oh, what's that? Oh, the Hermit. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is a very important message, and I have to very carefully choose my words, okay? Don't live in fear of being alone. Now, I did not say go be alone. I know there's a lot of people out there who love to twist my words. That's not what Rich said. Rich did not say go be alone and independent. That's not what I said. I said don't live in fear of being alone. Because that energy, fear of being alone, that vibration is what is responsible for attracting and manifesting so many broken, fucked up relationships in the world today. And for some people, it can even push people away, honestly. And again, that doesn't mean go be alone. It doesn't matter if you are alone and all by yourself, or if you are happily married to your life partner and you have a huge circle of friends and family. Fear of being alone will cast vibrations out to the universe, and whatever vibrations you cast out come back to you. And the way the universe is going to manifest that situation and give you a circumstance or a situation that resonates harmoniously with that energy is not going to be pretty. Pardon the background noise. I live at the top of a hill, so the planes are like lower to my house when they fly over, so it's louder. But first and foremost, make your feelings and your intentions known. Okay? Make them known. And then the only thing that you can do, I hate to keep giving the same advice to everybody. Let me grab another card. Man, okay, all right. The only thing that you can do is show this person what you have to offer by being you. I know that sounds kind of corny and silly, but don't you think that the person the universe picked to be your life partner would be able to see what you have to offer? Don't you think that? Don't you think that? Don't dump a bunch of energy into trying to make this person see you a certain way. Don't try to make anybody see you a certain way. That's a waste of fucking energy. Be you 100%. And if this person is somebody that you need in your life, they will see it. You won't have to go above and beyond to make them see it. You won't have to bend over backwards and try to get them to see you a certain way. But you know what I'm honestly thinking here? I'm thinking that after you get through this situation and deal with it however you're going to deal with it, you're probably going to round the corner and bump into somebody completely different that makes you look back on this person and thank the universe that this didn't work out the way you wanted it. Mark my word, next year this time, you're going to be looking back on this person that you thought you wanted, and you're going to be saying, thank you, universe, for not letting me get stuck in that trap. Thank you, universe. Promise you that. And you know what? I think there's no better feeling in the world, dude. Honestly. Personally, that happens to me at least a couple of times a month. You know, scrolling social media, and then all of a sudden you see a picture pop up of somebody that at one point you thought you wanted them so bad, right? And now you look at it and you're like, ugh, oh my God, thank you so much, universe, for not letting me get stuck in that trap. I promise you, once you make it through this situation here, you're going to be looking back on this glad. When your actual person comes in, when this person makes their way into your life, you're going to be so glad this didn't work out the way you wanted it to. You're going to be so glad, dude. So glad. Okay. All right. Well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if y'all would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.